Hey, welcome to this episode of the YouTube channel. I'm here with my friend Kenny Jang, and we are in the middle of a series called The Future of Social Media, and we are talking about the future of YouTube here on YouTube on this channel. So let's jump in and let's talk YouTube. All right, we're talking about YouTube and we're talking about the future of YouTube. But before we get into the future, Kenny, let me share a little bit about the present of YouTube. There are 1.9 billion active registered users on YouTube. So lots of people watch anonymously on YouTube, but that many people have an account. The average duration of a visit to YouTube is 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
The average American spends 35 minutes, as we talked about, a day on Facebook, logging in a bunch of times. The average time somebody gets on YouTube is 40 minutes. The viewer spends an average of 1 hour per day watching YouTube videos. The average person in America is spending an hour a day watching videos. The massive amount of videos being consumed. Now, YouTube is a video library. It is a search engine. It is basically television today, with maybe even more.
YouTube TV.
YouTube TV. They actually have their own cable network and subscription now. Kenny, what's your take on the present of YouTube, and what do you think the future holds for this platform?
So I think YouTube is the gold mine that everyone knows about but hasn't discovered yet. There's this tension beyond it. Everyone recognizes what it is, but no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
And so I think there is some point where there's going to be some, it's going to be late, but first mover's advantage still holds.
Yeah.
And so it's not too early. If you jump into YouTube now, here and still in 2019, which is kind of mind-blowing, you can take advantage of the fact that the average American, it's not the early adopters, it's not the innovators, it's the average American spending over an hour of their day every single day. Just think about your whole daily workflow. Like, you come home from work, you don't have that many leisure hours in the day, and yet they're devoting over an hour a day to YouTube. That's incredible.
Well, and I think, Kenny, you communicated that I don't have that much leisure hours. I don't use YouTube just for leisure. I use it if I want to find out how to work a camera, if I want to figure out how to clean something, to fix something.
I did it last week, how to replace my headlight on the car because it was a weird way to get the cap off.
Right. Yes.
We don't even need to abandon the project. Back in the old days with my dad, we'd have to abandon the project, go to the car store, maybe ask some friends, etc.
Yes.
Here in the driveway, you got your phone?
Yeah.
Let's figure it out right now.
Yeah. Well, Kenny, back in the good old days when we were young men, we would Google it.
Yes.
Today we YouTube it.
Yes.
Because it's not like I don't want to just read about it on some blog. I want to watch it on a YouTube or show me how to fix that headline.
Yeah, exactly.
And so YouTube has become this platform for education. It's become a community platform. It's become an entertainment platform. Yeah. And what's happening, I think, too, is the number of minutes watched continues to increase at a huge rate. Over 7 minutes is the average view time of video today. You used to think of YouTube as this platform for Charlie bit my finger.
Ow, Charlie! Ah, Charlie! That really hurt! Charlie bit me.
For the crazy, cat videos.
Yeah, the fail videos, right?
The fail videos, and we love watching those in our house. just to be clear, and Dude Perfect is the entertainment channel in our home. But I will say that it is becoming so much more, and it just feels like it's going to continue. And the quality of content. You look at Dude Perfect. They've got a massive studio. We're in YouTube space here in New York City, and we're using their lights and cameras and microphones. And at the end of the day, they want higher quality content, and you're seeing that. You're seeing more people not just using their iPhones, which if that's what you've got, great. But it's better quality content all over the platform, and so the quality is increasing, the attention's increasing. Where should leaders be putting themselves to be ahead of where YouTube is going?
Well, I'm trying to make the case in my own personal life is I'm vlogging daily. Now, I'm not doing it on YouTube. I have to get to YouTube. I'm doing it on LinkedIn because that's another area of social that's blowing up right now.
Yep.
But YouTube is the place that you can get some immediate traction. If you are niching down on a topic and talking about it, people are going to show up. It's actually probably one of the few places where if you build it, they will come. That rules kind of still exists in YouTube.
Yeah. So here's the tension, Kenny. because quality is increasing, should you maybe decrease quantity to increase quality on a platform like YouTube where it's becoming cluttered? What do you think?
Yeah, I think there could be a good case for that. I think from my perspective, if you are going from walk to run stages, you just want as much experience as possible.
Yes.
Because I think if you don't have an embarrassing video number one, embarrassing video number 1, 2, I'm sure you have one, I've got one on YouTube, right? If that early set is not there, you're never going to improve and evolve. And so I think it's just a matter, it's a discipline that it's like a muscle. You got to flex it. You got to just constantly over and over try again and again and again. I don't think you need to worry about it right now. Most people are behind the 8 ball. They have not invested in YouTube. I'm saying just take a bias for action, get some stuff out there, and you will learn. I think just looking at the camera gear here, we are evolving over the last couple of years, right? Over the last 12 months, we've evolved even our own gear and the stuff that we are using. It's just a natural process, but you got to do it through experience.
And I will say, Kenny, my evolution on YouTube has been, this was my first camera, the iPhone.
As it should.
And then I moved to a Logitech webcam. I didn't upgrade significantly with a Blue Yeti microphone. And now I'm using a Canon M50, not a Mega Pro camera, with the microphone attached. And so we're steadily increasing. But this is probably my 70th video now on YouTube. It's a process, and they say it takes about 100 to get to where you feel really confident in the quality you're creating. So I still have a ways to go with the quality. But even then, I think it will always be that tension of how can I improve? How can I get better? How can I add more value? And I think that's the core. I don't think you need to obsess with, should I be, be getting these new gear or make sure I utilize all these new functions. Create better content consistently and keep doing that and building a community around that content.
And to be honest, I think I want to slow this conversation down a little bit because I think people do get, when you're first starting out, you want to get it right. And you're seeing all these YouTubers, even these young YouTube stars emerging, and they look good on camera. They've got really high-tech equipment. Isn't it true, though, as you go through the rhythm of pumping out video after video after video, the focus in your mind, honestly, at this point, is less about the gear, less about the aesthetics. It's more about how do I provide the best content possible? And you're constantly ideating on I want to provide value in the content because all the production stuff it follows. It follows, right? Because it's a stream of things where you're not publishing one video a year. You're publishing literally hundreds at this point. And so I think that's one of the things that I think we should share, that naturally happens. And the earlier you can actually forget about the gear stuff and focus on how do you provide value to the audience? How do you radically change their lives with something that you can share with them? I think that's the magic.
I love it. It's exciting to think about where YouTube has come. I think it's exciting, even more exciting, for us to think about where YouTube is going. It's a platform worth investing in. YouTube is in no way trending down. If anything, it's going to keep trending up even faster. And so this is a platform. Online video across all social media should be a focus, primarily on YouTube. This is what this is. And I think it's where I think most should be focused when it comes to video. So focus on YouTube. This platform is going to continue to grow as a search engine, as an entertainment platform, as an education platform, and so much more. It'll be exciting to see, but you need to be invested here. Thanks so much for watching, Kenny. Thanks so much for joining us at Kenny Jang on social media. Look him up. You got so much great content online. Thanks so much for being a part of this community. Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear in the comments. What do you think about the future of YouTube? Where do you think this platform is going, and where do you think leaders should be investing? Thanks for watching.